In the sleepy town of Brookfield, Connecticut, the Glatzel family had moved into a rental home and looking forward to living a quiet life away from the city. While they were cleaning and unpacking, one of the younger boys, 11-year-old David, went running to his older sister Debbie, and shaking and scared, he told them that he'd seen an old man who told him he would hurt them if they moved into the property. At first, Debbie shrugged it off, thinking he was just trying to get out of helping. As time went on, David's description of the old man became more concerning to the family. He saw him as a demonic beast who spoke in a different language and wanted to steal his soul. Although the family didn't see this old man, they did claim to hear strange noises coming from the attic. David's behaviour began to change. He started using violent, aggressive language, had night terrors, and scratches appeared on his body. He would need restraining when he lashed out, kicking, biting, and spitting. Debbie described a powerful force seemed to be strangling David, and that it would flop him to the ground. His visions of the beast, as he had started to call it, became more frequent and intense, appearing in the day as well as night. He was needing to be watched constantly at night, as he would suddenly jerk rapidly up and down in a sitting position. The family, desperate for help, went to the local Catholic church, where a priest was sent out to bless the home. Apparently, that had no effect, and the possession continued. Eventually, the family turned to self-styled demonologist and psychic Ed and Lorraine Warren. When Lorraine Warren interviewed the young boy, she claimed to see a dark mist surrounding him, giving off a negative feeling. He then complained of something choking and hitting him. It was then they realized they were dealing with something dark and negative. The Warrens visited regularly. They apparently became so concerned with David's behavior and violent statements regarding stabbings and murder. They feared the worst, so they informed the local police of their concerns. An exorcism was arranged. It would take place at St. Joseph's Catholic Church, with 4 priests and the Warrens in attendance. It was claimed there were 43 demons inside David. It was also alleged he levitated, spoke in different languages, and threatened everyone around him. But at a later date, Father Nicholas Greco of the Diocese of Bridgeport, while conceding the Glatzel matter was investigated, denied any exorcism was performed. Yet the priests involved, who would not comment, were transferred to other parishes after. This is where Arne Johnson, who had moved in with the family, began taunting the demon, screaming at it to enter him and leave David alone. At this stage, the house had become unbearable for older sister Debbie. All through the trial of Arne Johnson, David's attacks became less frequent, but they didn't entirely subside. And while the trial was in full swing, the Glatzels took a trip to Quebec in Canada, where the Warrens had arranged for a gifted exorcist named Father Deschamps to exorcise the remaining demons with a classical form of exorcism called the laying on of the hands. On November the 7th, 1982, David was completely exorcised in less than 30 minutes. Through all of this, the family did have a psychiatric evaluation done on David. The doctor had declared him normal, but with minimal learning disabilities. He was eventually enrolled in a private school for disturbed children.